Last time that I've taken this Jeep out, I just so happened broken the unibody again, right on the last weld. Happy Tire, where today we'll be addressing this problem. First, you're gonna wanna disconnect the battery. Bougie with the 13. Like R. Kelly, but I think that his was 14. Move past how absolutely disgusting my battery terminals are. Straight over to the power tools. Oh. Don't ever forget your safety first. In all seriousness, I am gonna be wearing this helmet right here, which has a grind setting to it. Mostly just because I couldn't find the safety goggles, but honestly, I'm excited just to get to use the new helmet. Now time for the fun part, now that we got everything all grinded down, to weld that crack shut. We're actually going to do 2 passes through it. I'm going to weld it shut, and then I'm going to grind it, and then I'm going to weld it again. Now, unfortunately, this really sucks because you have to lay down. A lot of empathy from the welders out there. But also, I'm really tired because it's New Year's, so we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Alright, cool. So now that we're done with the first set of welds, probably some of the ugliest welds known to man, but by God, did it stick. I'm going to grind it down, I'm going to look for holes, and then I'm going to go back through and I'm going to weld it again because I already broke it once. I don't really want to break it again. Realize this, but while I'm working on my X-Day, I'm actually wearing my Jeep shirt with the matching flag in the background. Hell yeah. Now that we have it grinded down, we're going to go back through and we're going to weld it again to grind it down again because we have one other thing. Cool, now that we have that welded, and it actually turned out pretty all right on the second go around, we're going to get that grinded down so that way we can install the last part. And now, just to prevent rust, I'm going to go through and I'm going to spray paint it. That's blue. That's very pretty. All right, cool. Now that we have everything all cut off, welded, and sealed, we're gonna brace it so we don't have this issue again with this right here. Barnes power steering brace. It's actually like, it's like a 1/4 inch thick. I'm fairly certain that this Jeep is bulletproof. Okay, so I did have to cut the sway bar mounts off, but I'm not running sway bars anyway, so it's not like it's a big problem. What we're gonna do is we are going to be tapping that brace into this old sway bar hole. It's supposed to do this one, but that's not really, no, there's no nut in there, it's fine. Just a little rattle, and then this hole right here. So we're gonna do both of those. We're gonna see how the unibody holds up. If it doesn't hold up the way that I want it to, we're gonna go through and we're gonna weld it, and same on this side. It does have a brace that goes around this, but I don't know if I'm gonna be installing. Yeah, you know what, screw it. We're just gonna go ahead and install it. Blue. All right, sorry for the lighting change, but we are outside now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna paint this just to prevent rust. I'm not gonna do any of the extra prep work or anything like that because this is, at the end of the day, this is an off-road vehicle that's gonna be beat on. So I'm not super worried about how it looks. It's also hidden under the Jeep. And because we don't have any black, I'm gonna do white, unlike the blue because I don't like the blue. first coat down and me realizing how happy I am that I went into vinyl wrapping instead of painting, because this looks terrible. But like I said, nobody's really going to be looking at this. Actually, they might, because it's white, and neon white at that on camera. All in all, I really don't think it looks that bad. I mean, for something that I really don't care about and put very minimal effort onto, I'm going to let it dry, and then we're going to go through and we're going to install it, and we'll be good to go. All right, cool. So now that it's all dry, I'm going to go ahead and install it. I'm not going to bore you with all the bolt turning. I already told you where all the bolts line up to. I'll give you a finished product, and that way you can see what it looks like on it. I know that me personally, I don't read instructions, and I couldn't figure out which direction that it went on. Also, I had a lot on the way. So I'm going to go ahead and install that, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterward. All right, now we got that all the way installed. It looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, best paint job on the planet. But I'm not going to be using it in this video. I'm not going to test drive it because we have a lot of cars. But it's done.